How are you doing tonight? I'm just getting set up here, share to my pages, and then we're going to talk about what's going on tonight. So how is everyone doing? I'm just sharing to some pages here. Give me one quick second. So, I made my camera move. Please tell me where you're from, and on the bottom left hand corner of your phones, if you could please hit the share button and share my video for everybody else to see. I'm sure people would enjoy seeing this. I'm going to be making a shirt today with our Mother Was Right transfer, and I'm going to be doing it with our Couture inks. It's going to be permanent once it's been heat set. And I am also going to do it with rainbow colors. So we're going to play around with quite a bit of different colored inks today. So just one more second and we're going to get set up. Also at the top of my page, there is a link to my YouTube channel. If you would please go on over there and subscribe to it. That is where I upload all my videos once they are done. And also in the description above, there is a link to my shop if you are interested in joining Couture or learning more about it. Please type join in the chat line and I will. Hi Terry, hi Cameron. I'm going to put you into our opportunities group so you can learn more about Couture. It is a wonderful company. It's been around. About Couture. Hold on, I gotta turn my volume off. Wonderful company. Okay, there we go. Put my screen over here so I can see my comments. Anyways, which in the company itself has been around not quite a year. It'll be a year in July. I joined in August, shortly thereafter. And I have found this company to be very, very fun to work for and with. Hi, Kim. How are you today? So I'm going to get started with our transfer by placing it on my shirt. Now, I have used this one. That's why you see the stains on it. I have used it a couple of times already. But that's what's nice about these transfers. They are reusable. So as you can see, they do have a shiny side. That's the stickiness. And then there is the screen silk going right through there. So that's where our ink passes through. So I'm just going to place this, trying to center it on my shirt. I think we're going to go right there. So I'm just going to rub it down. So our inks are washable once they are heat set. So we're going to work with the rainbow today. So I've got, in our colors, I have our Midnight Sky, which is our blue, our Regal, which is purple, and then I have Tangelo, which is orange. This color is not available anymore, but I'm sure they're going to come out with something else because it... we got to have orange, you know, orange is the color. This is Candy Apple. These are our 2-ounce sizes. They are being replaced. So we're going to put yellow, red, orange, yellow, green, just like that. And then green is Candy Apple. And then Bumblebee is our yellow. So I'm going to work with these colors in this order. So I'm going to start with red and work my way down. And as I'm doing them, I'm going to close them right back up so they don't get on my shirt because it is permanent. So we're going to start with red. And you'll see that in our 3-ounce jars versus our 2-ounce jars, the 2-ounce jars has this little cap. In the 3-ounce jars, we don't have it anymore. They changed them up to with a foam seal so that way they don't... you don't have to worry about that little cap anymore in here. And our inks don't need to be stirred. So got a nice creaminess to them. Hi, Laura. So I'm going to put down some red right here. And I'm going to go a little bit on here, but I'm going to blend these colors after I get them on the transfer. So I'm going to just set it off to the side because I might need that a little bit later. And the inks are a little more forgiving when it comes to drying time. You don't have to work as quickly with them. Because afterwards what I'm going to have to do is go over it with a little dryer and set it up so that I can heat set it. So I'm just going to throw some color on here. And like I said, I'm going to blend those two lines together. Afterwards. So I'm going to just set these off to the side. And we're going to do a little bit at a time. Hi, Noreen. How are you? So that's the inside. There's a little foam cap inside that. So I'm going to scrape out all the ink out of the top of here because my jar got turned upside down, and I'm just going to put it right back into the jar. And then we're going to use what I have on here right across there. And then we're going to go with the green. One of my friends, hi Susan, did this the other day and made her a Couture designer shirt. If you're not familiar with her, her name is Melody Lane. She is on my team underneath my manager, or my teammate who I signed up underneath. And she also does YouTube channels. So she's very well known in the crafting world when it comes to Cricut and card making and stuff, because she's really, really a great crafter. So we're going to just set that one aside, and then we're going to do some blue. This is Midnight Sky. I really like this blue. It's very pretty. So I'm going to set that off to the side. We're going to get another little squeegee. So I'm going to try and kind of pull that blue down there a little bit, and then the rest of it's going to be in purple, which is our Regal. Hi Priscilla, how are you tonight? So we're just gonna, and I'm just gonna fill this in, and then I'm gonna blend these lines in between a little bit. Put some there with my finger. I'm just gonna do that. I'm going to set that there. So I'm going to just take the tip of my finger and I'm going to pull these two colors together. Now I need a little more red right here. So I'm just going to take that color and blend it all together like that. Okay. Hi Brian. So I'm going to take a wipe and wipe my finger off so I can blend the next two colors. So I'm going to blend the orange and the yellow together, just like that. And we're going to bring it down into the yellow a little bit. Okay, and clean my finger off and go down to the next color, which is yellow and green. And we're just going to keep blending, just like that. And I'm going to pull some of this yellow off into here. Okay, clean my fingers off. Hi, Danny. How are you tonight? And then we're going to do some blue and green. And I got some extra blue over here. Hi, Willie. How are you? And just blend those colors in. And clean my finger off. And then we're going to go down here to the blue and the purple. And we're going to pull this all in. Just like that. Okay. So I'm just gonna take my large scraper and go across this way to take off that excess and wipe it off on a piece of paper towel. Hi John, how are you today? And because I want to make sure I wipe it off really good, because I don't want to blend those colors with the other colors that I already blended. Oops. Hi, Joanne. So we're just going to go right across like that. And I have a couple of t-shirts, so if this one doesn't turn out, it's okay. This is practice for me because I haven't done t-shirts yet. So then I'm just going to go across here, scrape off this excess. And since this is all purple, I'm going to put it right back into the jar. Whoop. Well, that one's not going to go back into the jar, but I'm going to leave it on the transfer because the transfer is, it's not on the letter. So I'm not going to worry about that. And then we're going to just take up that. Okay. Hi, Lindsay. How you doing tonight? You guys should be getting your kit here probably during sometime later this week or early next week. They're really good about shipping those kits out. So I'm gonna pull this up and then pull from the bottom to the top. And it's supposed to have that look. There is distress. I'm excited for you. I'll tell you, when I got my kit, I was so excited to get it. So we're going to pull that off just like that. And I'm going to put it into the transfer into a water bath so it gets washed off. So, and I did get a little glob of ink right there. So I think I might just get a flower and put a flower in a couple of spots right there. Maybe a tiny one, just so that I can cover up my boo-boo. But I really like how that color turned out. So let me go look at my transfers real quick and grab something. So I've got some smaller flowers here, and I thought maybe we could put a little small flower on either side. Hi, Tish. How are you today? So let's see what kind of flowers I got here. Those ones are too big. This one might be okay. I'll put it on either side. Let's see what else I got. Oh, there's one. We can use that one. That's good. I know that I saw this transfer, Tisha, and I loved it. I had to have it because let me tell you, when I was growing up, you know how you're growing up and your mom says, oh, just wait till you get older. You know, well, she's right. Wait till you get over. Hi, Michael. So I'm going to put a flower on this side and I'm going to put a flower on this side to even it out. And I think I'll do a little rainbow with this too. So we'll do a dab of green down here. Because I'm just going to kind of mimic this area a little bit. And then a little bit of orange. You know, I turned 51 this year, and you learn the hard way sometimes. Yep, your parents are right, and they're not joking. So I'm just going to kind of blend those two lines in a little bit. And then I'm going to lift it off. Wipe my fingers off here. So we're going to kind of just keep it in the theme. Oop, my green didn't go through very well. It's okay. We can dry it and lay the flower back down. I'm going to wash it off really quick. Kim, the kit that we get as a designer is $100. You get over $200 in product, and that's actual product. It is not like catalogs or anything, because we don't have a catalog. Our catalog is digital. It's online. It comes with 8 transfers, 5 chalk pastes, and our 8-inch chalkboard, which is 9 by 12. So I'm going to just let this air dry a little bit. And a round white magnetic board. Now, as of May, hi Deborah, May 1st, our kits are going to change a little bit. So we haven't been told what they are yet or what the changes are, but I know that they will still have chalk paste in them. And I'm just trying to reset that back down. so I can lay that flower back down. They still will have the chalk paste in them, and 5 Chalkology paste and 8 transfers. So we're going to lay that back down so I can re-put the green back on there a little bit. There we go. That's better. And not sure exactly because they haven't told us. We won't know for a little bit still. And I'm going to wash it off again because I'm going to bring the next flower up a little higher to get into that orange and red a little bit. Change it up a little. So if you want more information about the opportunity with Couture, I can add you to our opportunities group, and in there you'll find a load of information, and everybody that's in that group is very helpful, very knowledgeable about the Couture product. So we're going to put that one there, and we're going to do a little bit of yellow on the bottom, a little orange in the middle. I'm going to make sure I get it better this time. And then a little red on the top. Try not to put my head in the camera. I have a very bad habit of doing that. I'm going to put some red right there. That's fine, Kim. Just let me know when you're ready. I think you will love doing this, especially since you're retired now. You'll have a lot of fun. There's so many cute things that you can do. So I'm just going to lift this off the way it is. I'm not going to even try to scrape that excess ink off. It's no big deal. Oh, that one turned out much better. Okay. So I'm going to close up all my inks. I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and then I'll use the heater, my heater, and heat it up to dry it faster so we can heat set it. So we're going to close all these up. And Kim, if you want to just learn and try the product, you know, I do have a create and take coming up at our Hobby Lobby right here by on Shanner by Lakeside Mall. If you want to come and check it out and do the class with me and play with it a little bit. I know you've seen what I'm making. It's the established wreath. That would be a great wedding gift for your son and daughter-in-law. They would love that. My girlfriend's daughter is got married in April. Thanks, Susan. I'm glad you joined. Have a good night. So I'm just closing up all these inks, and before I do anything, I'm going to just... May 16th is the create and take, the first one I'm doing. The next one I'm going to be doing, it would be in June. I'm going to do them once a month at Hobby Lobby. So now my hands are clean, so I'm going to take this off of our black mat. The shower is May 6th, okay. So we're going to just take this off, the mat out of here, and try and keep it from touching itself. Okay, so I got that mat all out. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to get this laid back down flat, and I'm going to take my little heat tool here, and I'm just going to dry the ink enough to where I can heat set it. And I thought, this is just a fun little shirt. I wear this shirt for bed. Hi, Joe. It's one of my night shirts, so I can wear this around the house. I'm not going to wear this out of the house. Might make another one with another t-shirt. It turns out a little bit better. Hi, Dan. How are you? We're just going to heat set these. I'm focusing more on the flowers because they're more wet than anything. And I already have my iron all ready. Hi, Patricia. Thanks, Patricia. I saw Melody do this the other day with the Couture logo. I'm going to do one of those too, but I've been wanting to do this one on a shirt since I got it. It's I think one of my favorite transfers. I think for my next craft show, I might do a bunch of these shirts up in various sizes and sell them. So to heat set it, we're going to use an iron. I don't have the Cricut Easy Press yet. That's on my next thing to purchase, hopefully next month. So I'm just going to take some parchment paper and lay it right down. Yeah, that would be cool. I think that would fit you guys perfectly for Melody's team. So I'm just going to go over this a little at a time. I know I want an Easy Press. I've wanted one since it came out. I just haven't. Thanks, Kim. I just haven't had the funds to do it yet. So I got to save for it a little bit more because the one I want to get is at Joann's because they have the purple one. And purple's my favorite color. So we're just going to go over this for a couple of minutes. Make sure it's set. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the back because it is a t-shirt. The onesies I did yesterday, they were so thin. I know that wisteria is so pretty. I'm hoping they'll make the Cricut Maker in a different color because it's the only thing I'm kind of holding off on because every time I go to buy the new Cricut machine, they come out with it in purple and I've already bought the new one. So I'm not going to turn around and buy another one. I just don't have the money to be able to do that. So I've been holding off on getting the Maker. But I also want to see what other kind of tools they come out with that Maker as well besides the knife blade, which I can't wait till that comes out. I know people are excited about that too. So now I'm just going to flip it over and do the back side. Make sure this is laying flat. And I'm going to put the parchment on here too, just so that it puts a protective barrier on the shirt. Yeah, I know. I think if he hears it enough, they might do it, Patricia. That would be so nice to see the Maker in other colors. I know Ken was really excited because it was in more masculine colors, which is really nice. It is a beautiful machine. I seen it when I went to go visit him. It is a beautiful machine. I didn't get to play with it while I was out there visiting them, but I really do want one. I just have to, like I said, save the money. Right now, an Easy Press is more in my future than the Maker right now, so we're just gonna wait and see. So here's the finished product. So next time I go to do one, I got to make sure I get my lettering a little bit better. But other than that, it turned out pretty good. Like I said, this is just a shirt I'm going to wear around the house because this is a shirt I wear for pajamas at night. But I think it turned out pretty good for first try. So I hope everybody has a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow with a new one. Have a great night, guys.